Real people, real celebrities, real talk.
Join the Breakfast Club.
Blast off in your
Weekday
ear.
morning, 6 to 10.
It's the Breakfast Club. Charlamagne the God, Angela Yee. We got a special guest in the building, Miss Sheryl Underwood.
Yay! I'm so happy to be here. And I missed you.
We missed you too.
Yeah.
How are you?
You so handsome now. You know, years ago
Now.
I saw you. Well, it was a long time ago. He was very, very young and very aggressive.
Yeah,
Now he's mellow.
Yeah,
So wait, what did he look like before though?
Oh, he's kind of gully with it. You know, he's like, I call it bodega love. You know. He bring you some stuff from the bodega, and then you make love, and then he bounce,
Bring you a bagel with
Right,
turkey
right,
on it.
right.
Yeah.
Well, Charlamagne's been getting stuff done. Like he had discoloration.
I be going to the dermatologist and stuff.
I go to the makeup artist. It's much cheaper.
Yeah. So he's trying to get, he's trying to get cute.
Nah,
But
you
he's
gotta
glad
take
you
care.
noticed.
You just gotta take care of yourself. I figure like the way I gotta take care of myself in my 30s, so I'll
Yes.
be good in my 40s.
Right.
You know what I mean? In 50s, you want to look.
That's right.
You gotta preserve
Well, you look
yourself.
handsome.
Well, thank
You
you,
look
Sheryl.
handsome.
Look
Like
at your long flowing hair.
Oh, girl, I came straight out the bag, just shook it and put it on.
That's Malaysian or Brazilian?
Nah, this is synthetic. This was made in a laboratory.
Synthetic fibers.
My first hair that I was going to wear, now you relate to this, we didn't have time to cut the lace front out of it so I could have a hairline.
Okay,
So
I
didn't
see.
wanna
Now I
get-
can't relate to that. I've never had a lace front.
No, I mean to buy hair.
Oh, okay.
To buy hair. All women know to buy hair. Because I can't do the clips because all mine
The
is...
clip-ins, right.
Is right, in the front.
patch your hair.
You got to have a good front for that clip to go in the back and long and luxurious. So I just want you to warn people because your hair is beautiful in yours. Warn women. You can't have two things happening in the front and the back because dudes know that.
Okay.
Now, how did you all end up on the talk? Because, we know you from being Sheryl Underwood, comedian. You don't hold nothing back.
Right?
That's white America, the talk is. Like,
Right.
How did you end up on the talk?
Well, it's all America now because you can't
Yeah.
be number one with just them.
Oh, I agree.
You gotta have some us,
Yeah,
and they
absolutely.
got some us
Yeah.
and some of those and some them. So I was getting this phone call. Let me tell you what
Well,
happened.
mainstream America would be the
Right
better
on.
word. Yeah.
I was getting this phone call that I didn't think it was the call, right? I thought it was somebody playing on my phone. So I called comedians that I knew. I called, Kevin Hart, Chris Tucker, Steve Harvey. I called everybody. I called Steve. I said, Steve, you play too much on my phone. Steve, because when I tell this in a nightclub, it has the words that I use. Steve was like, call them back. It might be CBS.
Right.
So then when they
So
called,
you hung up on the person?
I didn't hang up.
You just
I
didn't take it that seriously in case it was a prank.
Well, I treated them like, student loans. I treated them like, rent to own. I was like, she not here, because I didn't
Can
know
I take a message?
Right. I didn't know who it was, right? So, and then when they said, can you come to a meeting, right? I said, right on, because I thought I was going to go on the lot and see where they made Gilligan Island and Gunsmoke. Young and the Rest. Woo! I thought I was going to see everybody. Young and the Rest, Shamar Moore, Neil, Christoph St. John. I was just going to roll up on people and go, what you doing after this? Want to go to the commissary and get something to eat? I thought I was going to be able to chop it up, right?
Yeah.
So I never knew I was going to get offered a job. So then they said, you go in a meeting with all the executives, and I was tight. I got the best hair and makeup dude in the business. Dale McDonald out of Chicago. So I was tight. I had my outfit on. I was looking sharp. And I was pleasant and everything. Because I didn't know if I was going to get a job, but I just want to make some new friends. So then they said, can you meet Julie Chan? I said, the girl from Big Brother? Yes. So, I kind of tackled her when I met her. I dapped her and then I tackled her and squeezed her, right? Then Sarah, the girl from Roseanne, she was there, and I was like, "Ooh, right on! I love you on the show, but you're so cute and little and everything." And so we was talking and everything. So I never thought I didn't think I was gonna get offered a job. I thought I was making some new friends. I was still.
Right.
Then they said, "Can you go to breakfast with Sharon Osbourne?" I said, "Ozzy White, I love the Lord, and he supposed to be like the Black Sabbath, the devil, and black people don't really mess with the devil.
No,
you ain't
no.
gonna really see us in the
Ain't too
movie."
many black Satan worshipers.
Right. Oh, yeah. If you
Yeah.
corny, if you trying to get in,
Yeah,
if
yeah.
you doing that. But they was not the devil. They were some really nice people with a lot of money, right? So I'm in the Polo Lounge, right on. So I'm in the Polo Lounge. I ain't never been to Polo Lounge. You know, when you hood famous, because when you say I'm hood famous, sometimes Apollo coming out, Def Comedy Jam, you know.
That's why I was surprised to see you on the talk. Yeah.
So, you know, Black Security was like, Sheryl, what you doing here, girl? I said, I'm here for the job interview. Them brothers was like, Human Resource on the second floor. You need to go up there. They open about 9 o'clock. I said, no, brother. I'm here for the CBS job to meet with Sheryl Osborne.
Oh, they thought you was there for a security
job?
Right,
you know, trying to get, you know, maybe the housekeeper. I told him, look out for me in case this don't work out, because she might not like me, right? So then we in there. And we eating breakfast, right? You know, and you always get something you never would buy for yourself at the fancy breakfast in the Polo Lounge,
especially when somebody else paying for it.
Oh, right on. So I got bacon and eggs over here. They didn't have no business. I got wheat toast, you know, grain, everything. You know, a cup of black coffee, you know, because I had pet milk in my purse, because I'm still country as corn, right? so she throws up on me. I go, oh, snap, you know, because I was wearing the real hair that
threw
day.
Up on you?
Sharon.
Sharon Osborne?
Yeah, she threw up on me.
Vomit?
Yes.
Oh, that was the
and you know, I was like, got to be more careful.
Yeah, that was a ritual.
But then I felt bad. I said, well, maybe something's happening to her, right? So I said, look, let's go. I said, let's get up out of here, because TMZ, which I love, TMZ, let's bounce. We need to bounce out of here.
But you had vomit on you.
Right. But then I was like, because I felt like maybe something was going down with her stomach, you know, gastrointestinal or something. Maybe I was wearing too much strong cologne, you know, because your cheap cologne do smell like soap when it hits you early in the morning. So
maybe she swallowed a bat that morning.
No, they don't get down with the bats like that. They don't eat fried bat, nothing like that. No, they don't do that. That was a mistake. I heard that whole story. I'll tell you that one later. Okay. So she threw up on me. I was trying to get her in the car. I said, look here. I wasn't here. You wasn't here. Forget this happened. Drive. Then they say, can you come to the Welcome Back barbecue? Because now you got a job for about 13 weeks. So all I heard was barbecue. So I went to the store. I started shopping. And, you know, and I was getting 5-pound potatoes, you know, dozen egg, mayonnaise, because I got to make potato salad for the barbecue, because I don't know them, right? I get a case of Shasta, right? I'm ready to go. Because everybody gets soda. I got tater chip, light bread. I got Domino's. I got deck of cards, because I'm going to the barbecue in Beverly Hills, right? So I'm driving around. I don't see no smoke. Ain't no music. I'm like, I must be lost, right? So then I finally get to the barbecue. Dude say, let me park your car. No, my brother, I don't know you. I park my own car, because my brother will get a red jacket, stand outside like valet, and take your car, right? So we get in there. Oh my God, I ain't never seen nothing like that. They got meat out in the open.
Not covered up?
No.
Because there ain't no flies around.
Oh, but it's even worse. You know how we cook the meat and put it in the roasting pan, in the stove, in the house, and put the cheap cuts of meat for the people that just rolled up?
Absolutely.
Oh, it wasn't like that. They had rotisserie. Yeah. They had all the hot link Johnsonville brought, all the good stuff. Then they had a wall of liquor. Wow, the way I like to drink, I killed they
all kind of liquor though?
Hold on, where was your potato salad?
I got it out the car. You know, I carried it in myself, because you don't let nobody get nothing out your car and anything. So I carried it in myself, right? So I was like, I was high. I was Cat William high. Yeah. Because I was drinking all the Jaeger, all the stuff white folk got.
You wasn't afraid to get drunk around them? Like, you wasn't trying to, like, I got to impress them?
It's free. It's free. What are you going to do?
And they probably was drunker than everybody.
Yeah. No, they was nice and tipsy. They were like, blink, 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 blink. You know, it was like, they was nice and tipsy with a little umbrella in the drink. I was towed back, right? But I was so high, my eyes was closed, but they was open. But I could hear things, and everybody was laughing. I said, well, why are they laughing? Why are they laughing? Man walks over to me and go, tell me the truth. Did Sheryl Osborne throw up on you in a Polo Lounge? I said, who is Sheryl Osborne? I ain't never met Sheryl Osborne. Is she here? Because snitches get stitches in our neighborhood. You don't tell on nobody. So I would never tell the story. And then when she was telling, I was like, if she say that, then I'm cool.
Yes.
So then I think that's how I got a job, because they knew I was square business. No, they knew I was square business. Right. I keep a secret now, you know.
Right, no snitching.
For real though. And it's fun too. We all get along. People are like, do y'all really get along? Yes, we all get along. You know, I walk up to them, let me hold $20 until Friday. You know, they got it like that.
Well, you got a whole new crew now. Now, we did have some more up here.
Yes.
And she did say.
Yes.
Well, you got to tell the original story.
You'll tell the original story?
You was on the talk. And you said that
there was a
I had a secret. Okay, let me tell you. I had a secret. Yeah. And my secret was, and I'll fill in the blanks since everybody wanted, all the jocks want to jump in, all other comedians want to jump in. So I had a secret. Back in the day, I didn't know why I wasn't getting work. Mm-hmm. And we had known each other back in the day when I would come do other radio shows. So I didn't know why I wasn't getting any work. Mm-hmm. So I decided to start asking questions as to why. And I also evolved into a different person, you know. So I was like, okay, somebody came to me and said, I could get you on with the Queens of Comedy. Right? So I think this person has authority to talk. That's the first time.
Right.
If somebody comes to you who's rolling in that camp and say, I can get you on, wouldn't you believe it?
Oh, yeah, I feel like maybe, possibly, this could be something.
That's what I thought. So when I find out recently, they couldn't get me on. They was just talking like they was somebody, right? But then as simultaneously, I was getting a call from a producer promoter, very affiliated with the Queens of Comedy, who said, we might have a slot for you on this other project.
This was the prison project.
That's right. Okay.
So it wasn't Queens of Comedy.
Right. There was somebody else talking to me that was in their camp riding with their crew.
Got you.
That was talking about, I can get you on with the Queens of Comedy. This person has now said, please don't say my name because I don't want to be in the middle of this. I said, cool, for that person about running their mouth saying I could get on the Queens of Comedy, I can get you on. But then with the prison project, I got a call and they said, dial into this conference call on this day, whoop-de-whoop, wop-de-wop. While I'm evolving into a better person, I think, let me not just be on time, let me be early. So I dial in thinking they going to put me in queue. Okay? So everybody out there got a job. When your boss say, dial into the conference call, you think you're going to get put on queue, but your boss may hear you, so don't wild out on the phone because they might be able to hear you, right? Yes. So I'm in what I thought was in queue, and I start hearing discussion about me. And part of me, now we women, part of us is like, what?
Right.
Now, what were they saying? Because I tried to ask them more what they were saying. She wouldn't tell me.
It was just, I would say, and I want to say recollection. Give me the nod. Recollection. Things that were being said. You know,
You said it was about your appearance.
Yeah,
it was about you fitting in.
And that's why
do they need you?
That's why I buy thousands of dollars of hair and makeup now. Because without this, I look like CeeLo Green. People walking up to me going, when is Goody Mob getting back together? That was my joke. That was my joke right there. You know, I was supposed to be in the Jane Brown story. I was going to play young Jane Brown. And they were like, no, you're too realistic.
No, you don't look that crazy.
They got Selma. I could have played Ralph Abernathy.
Stop it. No.
You know, always a good Ralph Abernathy joke. So here's what happened. So I would hear, but they never said it in my face, but I would hear things. So that's why I started to buy hair and makeup, eyelashes, wigs, stuff like that, because I would hear, I wanted to be a great comic who I knew I could buy fashion. I knew I could change the exterior. But if I wasn't a good comic, and my show, I was making men and women laugh. So when I come back in May and do Caroline's, I like for y'all to help me promote it.
Right.
Because I want to stay out in the street with the people because I love performing comedy. So I had heard things. But I'm also a member of sorority, Zeta Phi Beta sorority. So sisterhood was within me. So when I was hearing things, I was like, okay. I was writing it down. Even though I was hurt, I was writing it down. Then I went to the person that told me dollar call, and I said, you know what? Let these ladies go on. Now, Monique was not on this call.
Right.
Was not on this call.
They were looking for somebody to replace her for Queens of Comedy.
Or at least to step in. I don't know what they were looking for. All I know is what I was told. I did not know that people was not checking for me like that. I did not know that I was not on chandelier status. I did not know that. Am I mad? No, I'm not. Because some of us get along, some of us don't. But I'm not going to let nobody knock me out. See, I believe that the Lord was telling me, get yourself right. You see what I'm saying? Don't look at nobody else. Look at you, because you are the foundation of what's happening to you. But if I find out you not cool with me, people say, well, why you didn't talk to them? I kind of thought maybe I wouldn't be able to talk to them. And as you can see, I may have been right.
Well, they said that she was lying about it.
Y'all never got along anyway. She said she never liked
I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Can I tell you something?
Let's play the clip.
I'm so daggone shocked.
Oh, here's what she said on our show.
She said.
What Miss Underwood was never considered to be a queen of comedy. Never. What she was talking about was a project that we were discussing about going into prisons and doing comedy for inmates. And she overheard a conversation. When an agent is going in to talk about their client, they don't bring their client with them because some things that are said might not sound good to them. I seen her about 2 weeks before she said this on television. And she did this skit. She kept saying, some more come up on stage, some more come up on stage. And I didn't go, because first of all, I don't rock with her like that. And one thing, I'm not phony.
That's a hanging, calling you on stage.
I don't rock with her like that. You do what you do.
Now, Let me tell you the first thing where you being considered and you send an agent in. I am the CEO of Pack Rep Production. I'm the founder of Pack Rep Foundation for Education. I've had 3 to 4 companies that I founded. One was Nubia Nights Worldwide, where if you look at the Master P, I got the hookup comedy show, and I have these dancers come out. I put dancers within a comedy show because it was something for the ladies and something for the fellas. That's the first company that I was starting. And Geneva Entertainment was a simultaneous company that I wanted to own me because I couldn't get an agent, I couldn't get a manager, but I was not going to be knocked out of entertainment. I wanted to be like Lucille Ball. When you talking about Desi Lou, when you talking about great production, taking their career in their own hands, when you talking about Oprah Winfrey and stuff like that, so I want to be that. I have an agent that I just got now.
Now that you wanted to talk.
That's right. I did not have an agent, so I run me. I'm the CEO of me.
So you think you were blackballed?
No, I don't think I was blackballed. I think at the time of the black comedy explosion, there was enough female comics. Yvette Wilson, God rest her soul. When you had all these different women that was out there, Angela Means, when you had the Funny Ladies of Death, Melanie Camacho, when you have all these other women out there, then you got to decide after you go down into the 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, maybe number 10 might be Sheryl Underwood. Well, I find out, if Sheryl Underwood is difficult to work with, then we're not going to give her Comic View yet. Because I heard that story, too, recently.
You're difficult to work with?
Well, you did say you evolved, so clearly you thought you had some type of attitude.
So you think you were
let me
difficult?
just say, I was being told that. And let me tell you what else was difficult. When you have comedians that say, Sheryl Underwood is not pure, she would come in and change the lineup. That's not what was happening. In my contract, it would say Sheryl Underwood host. So I would enforce my agreement, like I saw the men enforcing their agreements. Right. Or I come in and go, oh, that's your lineup. So if you put back when I was drinking, and I was going to get past the Cavassier, and I was getting up and talking about how much I love the Lord, but you could smash right after the show. Just let me finish in enough time to go to church. And people was looking at me like, I've never seen anything like it. Then you don't want me around. But all I was doing is what I learned. I watched Bernie Mac when he was alive. I watched Steve Harvey. I watched all the men walk in and go, that's not going to happen.
But you know what they say, when a woman acts like that, she's a bitch. When a guy does it, he's a boss.
There you go. And I'm a boss. I just happen to be a girl, but I'm a boss. I'm a boss. I make my money from me. I don't have people representing me. And I'm not saying this about any other woman. I'm not going to have no man that I'm sleeping with represent me. Now you make your bones off of me. Now you mad at me. Then you take my money and get with somebody else. You crazy. What? No. So how I get everything I got? It's me. It's me. I read every contract. I review everything. Me being on CBS, that was God opening a door. Didn't even know a job was to be had. Now I'm on it. But it's still me. Right. It's me orchestrating me. Now, here's the other thing. If I'd had an agent on that call and he would have dialed or she would have dialed in early, they may or may not have told me, right? But I'd still be la, 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 la. I think we cool. Right. Let's make some movies together. Because I still believe that even if you don't like me, we can make some movies together. Even if you don't like me, we should be on reality shows. Even if you don't like, why is it every other race of people don't like each other, but they just sing and sing and
work
sing
together?
That's right.
There should be no permanent friends and enemies when it comes to business.
Absolutely. And then maybe you will see. And the reason that, because if you look at who came up, she's talking about the neighborhood awards. I had saw Adele at Hilarious. At the state that we were in, I thought, be pleasant. You don't have to start none to get none. Go in and be pleasant. And in me being pleasant, we sat down, we had drinks. Where would I have wanted to say, and guess what, girl?
I heard.
I'm about, I heard you did this, and I'm about to drop dime on the #1 network. What do you think would have been the response to that? I thought that what I was doing was telling a greater story about how God corrected me through you all. And the last thing I probably should have said was, if I've ever hurt you, I'm asking for forgiveness. I'm asking you to forgive me. But what I thank you guys for, and that's why this media is important. All of this is important, especially now. There's a place to come, because I was being called a liar. You a liar. That never happened. But you got the footage that said there was a call, right?
Yeah.
All right. You got the footage that said we don't get down with Sheryl like that. right?
Absolutely.
Now, she would not have known who was in their crew when the Queens of Comedy was out coming and saying, I could get you on. For whatever reason, I could get you on.
Right.
I never said they did. I said there was an offer. How would I know you ain't got authority to be running your mouth?
Right.
And you haven't spoken to none of them since then?
Not at all. Not at all, because you can't. One man, when somebody, they go on other radio shows and other jocks, you're lying, you're lying, you're lying. What y'all did was prove I was not lying. There was a call, and there were things being said about me.
It sounds like a misunderstanding on what you were told and what they think you were saying, and misrepresentation.
No, it's beyond that.
Right.
It say there was a call. She may have heard us talking about her.
Right.
And why did, and I take from my brothers in comedy and radio who said to me, well, why did you do it in front of them? Because people did come to me, why did you do it why didn't you keep it in the family? Because it wasn't about that. It was about a secret that I have been harboring, that I believe that God said to me. I can't speak for what God said to other people. God said to me, I put you here for a reason. You better do something good with it. Now we're all out of media. Look at, this is the best time to be on TV, on radio. Why? One, I get to meet people that may have never been influenced by us. Two, we got a struggle going on. And it's our job to keep people abreast of where to struggle. Where are we meeting? What are we going to do? How are we going to put the other soldiers in there when the street soldiers get tired? Where's the lawyers to talk about bad law? Where's the people to say this is an American issue? This is your fundamental duty, because we are the only race of people responsible for each other. Now, and was this a distraction? It's a pleasant distraction. I didn't know I would feel like that. Will I spend my life trying to make amends? Yes, I will. But I think I'll make amends by becoming a better person. I make amends by not keeping this some kind of comedy gang war.
So when Samora didn't come up on stage when you was calling her, what did you think she was not coming on stage for?
Well, let me tell you what happened while everybody say I'm so two-faced and so messy. When I got into the venue, I went to her young man. I don't know what they are, because I don't know if you're married. I don't know if y'all just smashing consistently. I don't know.
Her manager?
Her man. Her man, Wayne, I guess.
Wayne.
Okay. I don't know what you are, but since I see him consistently with you, I respect him as whoever I think he is to you. I went up to him. I said, have you seen Samora? I'd like to talk to her. And also, I'd like to ask her to be part of something. Well, I think she was getting ready to present. She presented before me. So that's why I didn't get to talk to her. But in calling up Kim Whitley, Sherry Shepherd, who was just on the talk last Monday, who I'm still friends, Candy Burris. I love Candy. And I watched the show, and I love the wedding. I think her mama's gully as I don't know what, you know.
She ever sent you sex toys?
Who?
Candy.
You know, I'm not good with the use of the sex toy.
Yeah.
I've never been good at that. I've tried.
Well, she has a vibrator that dances to the iPod, if you want to try that.
Well, see, I got different kind of music in there. You know, I got the Ozzy Brothers, you know,
They could dance
Fight
to
the
that.
Power. I got all kinds of I got all kinds of different music. And then I go all the way down to, you know, Journey. You know, I don't know if it can do this
It's a good
for
Journey, yeah.
You're right. You know, I don't know if it can do all that.
Maybe
The
a nice fist pump, too.
Right. See, I don't know if it go to that. You know, I'm now getting into the rap. You know, I'm getting into the new rap. You know, new
Little
rap.
shmoney dancing you.
Yeah. See,
She money dance on that clitoris?
You think? Can you say them words?
A little bit.
Okay, right on. So I don't know what music go with it, but I've never been good at that.
Got you.
But I got to get good at that because I'm internally single. So if anybody want to holler at your girl, you know, I got a good job. You know,
I got a good job.
You know, you might get something good for your birthday or something.
Right.
But
Story.
anywho.
You called him on stage?
I called him on stage, and I called Samora on stage because what I didn't want is a continuation of any misunderstanding of dislike. That's what it was. Now that I know that you don't roll with me like that.
But when she didn't come, what'd you do?
I just rolled on with it because I didn't have a lot of time. I had to finish my sketch and then present. And every year at the Neighborhood Awards, I do some type of sketch and some kind of fun thing. But that's the thing that I'm learning about being on TV. You can't put more minutes on the clock.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
When
We're
it's
on the
time to go to
schedule
break,
here too, right.
we're going to
Right.
break. Get
Right.
into what you're going to get
Gotcha.
into. But I'm not mad at anybody. And she's got a right to say, I just don't get down with Sheryl. I ain't never liked Sheryl. But here's the thing. If they can have these movies where you got all these male comics and movies, or they got top 5 and you got Sherry Shepherd and Leslie, which we're like, oh my goodness, let's do more of this. Why can't you have some more Adele, Monique, Sheryl Underwood, Laura Hayes? Why can't you have that? Everybody needs product. All these networks need product. And right now, I'm on the #1 network, CBS. Which is a place to be. Sherry Shepherd, Whoopi Goldberg were on ABC. You got The Real on Fox. There's enough money, minutes, and love for everybody.
True.
You ain't got to do nobody wrong.
Right.
You ain't got to dislike. I'm happy for everybody.
We are doing well.
And more could be doing well.
Right.
More of us can be doing well, but I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad. Now I understand. Now you never have to worry about me running up on you like that. But I will give you the nod. I'll give you the amen nod. Why? Because I love God. And I'm not gonna have to face the Lord and all the other little mischievous stuff I'm doing. And the Lord say, well, you know why you ain't getting up in here? Why? Because you didn't go to Samoa and Adele and Laura Hayes and go, I'm sorry. Now go on, get in that lake of fire. Like, whoo, Jesus, like that. Somebody should have told me. I would have.
What is Adele suing you for real? Because I read that she's suing for
Hey,
defamation.
we don't want to bring that back up now. Hold on now. Well, I can tell you this. If there's an admission that there was a call, okay, let me just, because I watch a lot of Judge Judy.
Gotcha.
Okay, and I watch a lot of The Good Wife. So if you're admitting that there was a call, because that's what your footage says. There was a call. And there were
Are y'all
statements.
gonna try to seize the evidence?
We ain't seizing on evidence. We ain't seizing, but did you have your phone on? Because, that's how we get people now.
Right.
But here's the thing. There was a call. She admits it herself. There were things said about me that wasn't liked. If you still feel you must do this, I would say use your resources in a different, better way.
Right.
But I do understand people's feelings. What do y'all want to ask me other than check out the talk all this week? The Underwood's going to reunite, trying to do a little Maury Povich on Carrie Underwood. Prick that finger, see if we related to each other because, we might be from the same location.
So you guys have a lot of special guests coming on for the
lighten the
holidays.
mood. Lighten the mood.
Oh, yeah. Well, lighten the mood. Mood already been light. That's how we talk. I'm not mad at nobody. We may be mad at the police right now, but keep watching Blue Buds.
I want to ask you about that, too, as a comedian.
Is that the best way to say it?
That was a good
Tom
segue.
Selleck, no, he's fine as a mug, huh?
As a comedian with all the police brutality and, cops killing unarmed black men and just killing people, period.
That's right.
Can you find comedy in that?
Yes, but it is, you must go into the comedy club where it's a little bit more relaxed. You must be careful, especially us. You must be careful. Charles Barkley got a right to say whatever he feel. When you agree with him, you cool with him. When you disagree with him, now he's the worst Negro in the world.
Yeah.
Right.
We are very sensitive right now. But what I'd like to see happen is while we go into the clubs, because that's what Dick Gregory was doing. He was going into the clubs to bring the people out into the street. That's what I'd like to see us do. I'd like to see us gather lawyers. That's Thurgood Marshall and NAACP. Now we got to gather lawyers because once you find out in St. Louis and the Mike Brown, that local district attorney using bad law, then it takes an attorney general, Missouri attorney general, to say you using outdated law. Now we have a loophole to bring this back.
Absolutely.
That's what we used to do.
Right.
Where are the black Greek letter organizations? I'm a Zeta. Where's the Divine Nine? Where are the black churches, the mega church? See, when Dr. King and all them brothers coming together, they were coming to the church, tell brother, meet me, wear your church outfit. We just can't have 2 or 3 people. First it's 300 people, then everybody get back in their life. Now it's 30 people, then it's 3 people, and they think it's over. Or you gonna pay somebody off. It ain't over. It ain't over because we're not talking about the good cop, the officer friendly, the person that protects and serves, that know the rule. We talking about the one bad cop that we want held accountable.
Absolutely.
We talking about the person that should never be carrying a badge, shouldn't have a gun, but there are
Abusing their
good cops
power.
out. That's right. That's right. And we've got to understand, once we strip all this off, it could be you.
That's right.
It could be you. Don't nobody know you outside of here but us. And once it stopped being us, then it's going to be them. So if you join us now, when the
But
civil rights movement of the 60s was going, we had everybody coming down.
Absolutely.
We had rabbis, we had priests. Charlton Heston, before he became an NRA member, was a liberal who was being brought down by Harry Belafonte and them, coming down to get into the struggle. Everybody's joining us, but we got to keep the pressure. Don't allow people to be paid off, bought off. Don't allow the civil case. This is a matter of law, the rule of law, and we are Americans. We have a right to assemble.
And our constitutional rights are being violated by the police.
There you
That's
go.
Why it's to me, it's definitely a race issue, but it's an American issue.
It's an American issue.
First and foremost.
But here's the thing. Do we also protest when a person who's not black get violated? See, we must be there and be organized.
I think so.
When it's a
Absolutely.
Hispanic, when it's an Asian,
white
when it's a
person.
white person,
Yes.
police brutality is police brutality. But let me say it again. We are not against a good cop. We must bring back the community policing. We must have cameras on you so we can prove that you did it right
That's
that
what
day.
I said. We got to police the police.
That's right. And you work for us. But
Right.
also get rid of the district attorney if he is bringing, with the grand jury, because I sleep with a lot of lawyers. With the grand jury, trust and believe. The grand jury brings the state's evidence to see if there's enough evidence to bring a bill of indictment. How do you get on the grand jury? That's the discussion right there.
Right.
How do we become part of our community? How do we get out in the midterm election? And for people that say, well, Sheryl, you're supposed to be promoting your CBS. I am. But if you keep watching, some stations are about frivolousness and some stations is about the news. That's why them old dudes over there, what's that name? Bob Schieffer? Bob Schieffer. Man, Bob Schieffer on CBS telling all the news. What that old dude, Charlie Rowe? All the news. So sometimes you got to break away from the fun, go to the serious, and then watch Fox News so you can see how they think.
Exactly.
But listen,
Revolution
I
ain't
love,
televised. It's going to be on radio.
I love Bill O'Reilly, though.
Yeah, Bill
The
O'Reilly.
reason I like Bill O'Reilly because he's all about numbers.
Yes.
Even to the detriment of his own thoughts sometimes.
That's right.
But if it's not on paper, he's not even going to
That's right. But look at it like this. A lot of us have great opportunity. Look, I'm on CBS 5 days a week, right? I didn't lose my right to speak, but I do understand the power of my words.
Right.
We started with a secret, okay, that went viral, that now people use for their Bible study classes. Just think of the power if we all join together and say, while we produce product, how about we also enlighten people and tell people this is your right as an American, this is what we should do, and if this is wrong, and then stop putting it all on the president. We have an Attorney General, Eric Holder. He's resigning. How do we keep him there? How do we stop him from getting burnt out and keep him there? Our president is doing the best he can, but our 13% joined with 57 to 67% to elect and then reelect him. We must continue
to grow together to make change.
There you go.
We're not going to get nothing done
There
alone.
you go. It's time for me to go. It's time for me to go. Do I need to go to my other job? No? Am I good?
I just
Now
want
I got to ask you about some other things.
Yeah, I
that
just want
happened.
ask me
I wanted
quick.
to ask you, how you handling the Bill Cosby situation?
Man, let me tell you something.
And have you ever been drugged and sexually assaulted by Bill
Gaffel?
Cosby?
Have I been drugged in Gaffel?
Yeah, by Bill Cosby.
First of all, I'm from Chicago. I grew up in Chicago. I was born in Arkansas, grew up in Chicago, and we was always taught, don't let nobody slip no Mickey in your drink. That's what we called it, a Mickey. You used to call it Mickey. Yeah.
Don't leave your drink line. Don't leave your drink sitting there now.
No, and putting a napkin over it don't help you no more in this day
But if
and
Bill
age.
Cosby gave you a drink, you're not going to.
Well, see, I
Toss
don't
it.
think I would ever get down with Bill Cosby on that level. You know what I'm saying? The Playboy Mansion, something like that.
Right.
I don't know if I would get down with him on that level. This is what I predicted it on the show. I said, Gloria Allred, get involved in this, represent people, get it on the record. Now, you got a consistency here that may be a problem. Do I know this to be true? Do I believe it's some conspiracy against this man? No, but what can he say? What can he say other than I did it? He did it. I knew it.
Even if you say, no, I didn't, nobody going to believe him.
Nobody gonna believe you. And I say this in the comedy club when I come back in May, do Caroline. Who checking for Bill Cosby like that? You know, show her hands.
Even when he was younger, though?
No, on Uptown Saturday Night, which way is up? Going in Zenobia.
All that money and power, though?
No, he just ain't that dude. He ain't got no swag like that. I asked the women, show her hand. Okay, show her hand. Bill Cosby, younger day, come up to you. You going? Are you going?
Absolutely not.
Okay, because he's not that dude. But to me, it's some dudes, you know, you ain't got to do nothing. All you got to do is just walk up to me. You know, how good are the Knicks now? The Knicks getting any good?
No. They're like 4 and 20 or something.
But see, I could go over there and, date one of them, motivate him to be better in the league.
But then again,
I got that scale, got that cranium. I cuss a cranium, man. I say that for the people, huh?
But then again, if
you get good head.
Let me just say.
But you do got a nice mouth now. You got a.
You know, she always brag about her head.
It's good. When you have dental hygiene.
That is one thing I have seen your show, and I have seen you brag about how great you are.
Yeah, because the rest of it is garbage. I ain't even gonna lie. The rest of it is garbage. I ain't even gonna lie. Can I tell you what I love about being on the talk, though? What show in the world they gonna let you kiss John Stamos in the mouth, baby? What show? Check that footage out, because I was like, he kissed me, he gonna get kissed back. John Stamos, Blackie Paris,
all right,
Uncle Jesse. Man, let me tell you who smelled the best when he came on. David Hasselhoff. Boy, he had some crushed velvet pants on and a ruffled shirt. Woo!
He smelled like the beach, right?
No, he smelled like aftershave was sexy as a mug. We had Shamar Moore come on. No, we were the first show. Tank came on the show. See, I'm gonna tell you something. Y'all sleeping on the talk. Y'all think we just corny. Y'all sleeping on us. We had Tank come on and sing before all the other show. We had Tank. Elder Bars just came, sang. Elder Bars still fine. He can still get it. He can smash.
I don't think you talk corny though, because I'm a personality person. So like if I see
I see
Sharon Osbourne, when I stop, I watch it.
Sharon, let me tell you something. I can't take Sharon nowhere in the hood. Brothers be like, hey, that little red-haired girl, she can get it. Introduce me to her, Sheryl. I'll be like, brother, no. They love her. Her and Julie Chen. Oh, I can't take Julie nowhere.
Well,
because brothers they like an Asian one. Brother, I got to put a picture on the fly, club, pack, like a bug. They love, and Aisha.
You see how Chris and Drake fighting over Karuche? She Asian.
There you go. Yeah. That's how they get it. That's how they get it.
They are not fighting over her. Stop it.
Do you think they're not fighting?
Huh?
Do you think they're not fighting? Aisha get a good look too.
Yeah,
that long leg statuesque thing. Yeah, she get gaffled. Even Sarah get a little heat. She get a little heat. Now she got a happy family. Sarah Gilbert get a little heat.
Gilbert, yeah.
From Darlene Frozen. Yeah. She get a little heat. She get a little heat. I'm telling you, we ain't bought a drink nowhere we been. That's how
there we go. That's how you know. But you also ain't let nobody bring it to you. You got to go to the bar and get it.
Oh, I watched the bartender make it. I'm not waking up something around panties around my neck.
Y'all broadcasted from New York this week.
Yes. We got Taya Leone. Everybody know her from Bad Boys. Remember, she was the other prostitute that survived after the one got shot. She on Madam President or Madam Secretary. She on that one. We got Carrie Underwood. We got Cheelon Luke, man. When Cheelon Luke come out, everybody lose their mind because it's giveaway. We do some good gift giveaways. Can I say what we did last year?
What?
Last year, top chin list is where they had all these gifts for Julie Chen for the top chin. People lose their mind. But the year they gave away a 50-inch flat screen TV. Man, let me tell you something. My whole family was like, why you ain't bring me? Why you ain't bring me? I was like, I can't bring you. You don't get everything. But it's a fun job. Mm-hmm. It's a great opportunity. I have my own radio show, Sheryl Underwood Radio. We're getting ready to put our
for Steve Harvey a lot too.
Yes, I am still contributor and fill in for Steve Harvey. I love radio. Mm-hmm. I love TV, and I love that CBS allows me to have multiple platforms. I'm still out on tour, and I want y'all to pray this up. Working on a sitcom idea that I think is going to be one of the biggest things in sitcom. You got Blackish, you got How to Get Away with Murder, you got all this stuff, but this thing is going to be big, and I want y'all to pray this up. And I'm not against having people that may not have been checking on me to guest star if we can get this vehicle. Let me not say if, because I'm not questioning God. When we get this on the air, and it's going to be something big and it's going to be something good. And I'd like to ask if you would allow me to, when we get ready to announce it, I'm going to bring this person with me.
Of course.
That's going to blow this up. This is going to be the biggest thing. And this person is a bigger star than I am.
Okay, as long as it's not the person that set up that conference call.
You said it's like How to Get Away with Murder. Would you ever be on TV without your wig and makeup?
I have. You ain't watched the show? What was the season that was 4 or was it 4? Where we went in with we didn't have no makeup on. Oh, and then the one time where Donny Osmond was on there and Kristen Chenoweth, they was taking out their tracks, and Julie removed her track, Aisha removed her track, Kristen Chenoweth removed her track, and I was like, I love Donny Osmond. I can't let Donny Osmond see me without no hair. And I said, I went for the comedy, pulled that back, and they was like, oh snap. So, I mean, I'm not saying I don't have no vanity. What I'm saying is my job to be funny. And for everybody writing in, why you eat all the food? Because once I bow my head to bless my food, it's time to eat it in the cooking segment. I'm going to eat the food. I love the job. I love the people. I love the blessing. And when it's time for me to go on and do other things, I will go on wherever God tell me to go.
And when does it air? On CBS?
It's
every
on
day?
CBS. What is it, on 2 o'clock here? It's on 2 o'clock.
In New
CBS.
York? Okay.
Check us out. We need to blow up the ratings. We need about 5 billion more people watching us.
Oh, check your local listings for
Yes.
the talk, ladies and gentlemen. Round of applause for Sheryl Underwood,
Yay!
y'all. It's the Breakfast
Thank
Club.
y'all for having me.